You know, I've seen these tube lights all over the place. Music videos, background lights for content creators, really cool creative ways in using these lights. But to be honest, I've never had any experience with these type of lights. So if you know what you're doing and you want more details on the Godox TL60, then stick around. And if you're like me, completely new to the tube light game and wondering what the hoopla is all about, like me, well then you too stick around. But I'll tell you this Godox TL60 is a good place to start. Oops. Hey, welcome to Low Nose Tech. I'm Low. So let's get straight into this review and my impressions of the Godox TL60. First, Godox did send me the TL60 to give you my honest opinions about the light, and I'm gonna do just that. Even if at this moment, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use this in my current workspace. But there is no shortage of possibilities. You know, every time I say TL60, I keep on thinking about tender love for some reason. Hopefully that doesn't stay with you during the rest of this video. So let's see what's inside the box. You get the Godox TL60, a very nice, soft, and convenient carrying case for the TL60, a zipper compartment for the accessories, which you get an instruction manual, 2 steel cables for hanging around cool, weird, or interesting places, or both, a mounting clip for the light, a RJ45 cable for chaining more than one light, and of course your power adapter for charging the light while using it or not using it. Also, make a special note about this power adapter. This adapter is clearly not just for charging. It has a super long, generous long cord, so if you need that length, you got it. So get your light on, tender, lovingly lighting things 60 times over in the most loving of places. Sorry, Valentine's Day is coming up during the making of this video, so I don't know, good Valentine's Day gift? Moving on. Now, I don't know how these things are supposed to be built or what's considered a good design when it comes to the tube lights, but I like what Godox did here with the TL60. First, it's solid. The ends are made of really tough plastic that doesn't appear to collect smudges over time. You have your control panel at the bottom, or wait, is this the top or is this the bottom? I don't know. And your on and off switch at the other end. What I really like is how the light is on the opposite side of the control panel. So if you were dialing in your settings, the light's not shining in your face. Plus, it would look weird if you had your lights displayed at the same time and you can see the little settings display. I guess that makes sense. The actual light housing itself is made up of a hard plastic with some give, but you won't have to worry about the light shattering on you. It will definitely take a bump or a drop, but I wouldn't suggest using it as a lightsaber. And on the back, you've got a cheat chart to give you quick access to a numeric color wheel. Now, you can control the light in several ways. The Godox Light App, the Godox Remote, which this light does not come with, and of course the physical buttons on the light itself. We'll go briefly through the buttons, but I think you get the most ease of use and fun using the app. Alright, so really quickly using the control panel, you have your connection button, your gel button, your mode button, your dim button, and function, plus or minus to play with the values. So whichever button you press, it'll go to the next selection. So right now we're in effects, which is within the mode, so we'll just press connection, and we have our selection between connections, and we can just go, we can select the different ones. You can cycle between Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, that's for the controller, and then if you have a DMX option as well. Then move on to the next one, we go to our gel cards. You can go between Roscoe or Lee. These are different types of different types of brand of gels that you can go and cycle through. Lee, right there. You go through that one. And you also have a filter that you can go through. The mode button, this gives you all your effects. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different effects. Then of course you have your typical white balance. Goes all the way from 6500 all the way to 2700 within the control panel. And of course, play with your mode. You have your HIS. You can play with your hue or the saturation. Press function to switch over and you can change the light. Okay, press mode again. We go back to our effects. Then we can press the dim button to adjust the dimness. See there. Then we press the function button. That plays with the speed of the effect. And that's pretty much it for the control of the function the control of the functions on the actual tube light. All right, so the Godox Light App, I think this is where you actually have the most fun with this light. So in order to start it off, you start off with a demo sweep, but we're just gonna press the plus button. And this one we'll name the light Tender Loving 60, because why not? We'll save it, then we'll go into the light. All right, then we'll go to add, and at the top you'll see the light bulb. Go add there. Press on there, and then we'll go to confirm. Okay, equipment finished, confirm. Then we'll go back, we'll go to our light, press the button, and just give that a moment, it'll pop up. All right, at that point, we now have control, at that point we have now control of our light, and then we can go into our different modes. So if I press the mode again, it'll always bring us back to the beginning. So we can start off with our RGB, and here at the bottom, you can actually play with the brightness of it, right? And it would just kind of go around with it, playing with the different lights or the different hues, right? And if you want to do the sliders, you can actually play with the sliders directly. If you have the numbers and values for that, go back to there, and of course, playing with the brightness again, right? Then we can go back to our selection again by pressing mode. We have our HSI. We can play with our values there as well. Yeah, and then we can play with the brightness, of course. We'll press mode again, go back. Now we can play with our color temperature all the way from here to there. Now remember back when we were doing the actually on the panel, from the app it says we have even more range of values within the app. So that's interesting. Of course, you can actually use the plus and minus to get even more specific on your values. Then you have your magenta compensation here as well they can play with. And of course, your brightness is always there. Press mode again, we'll go back. We get our gel filter, and I really like the gel filter because you get straight to your color exactly. And if you want, you can actually make it darker. You can play with the hue, play with the saturation within each of them. And just kind of play with them. Right, and of course, this is the Roscoe. We can with the Lee, and we can play with the gels of this one as well, and then your values as well for the saturation. Oops, and there we go. Press mode again, we'll go back. Then now we have our FX, and FX, everything's right in front of you. You know, really simple. RGB cycle, we got our flash, right? We've got our laser show, we've got lightning, a broken bulb, that doesn't seem broken, TV, make it faster. Then we have our candle effect, a fire effect, fireworks, police car, and a fire truck, ambulance, and probably not my personal favorite, the music. And the music actually just goes to the music or your voice or whatever. It just picks up the beat of whatever it's picking up. And yeah, so as I'm talking, it's just kind of doing its thing. So it'd be really cool just actually having this go with some music. And of course, of course you can play with the speed on all of these. Fireworks, we can play with the speed. Okay, back to music, and then we'll do SOS. And of course you have your SOS, and we can change the brightness on that. All right, and of course, now this is really cool. You got to color. You're stuck. Let's get you back. There we go. Let's go to color picker. And now from here, you can choose any color you want from a picture, which is really cool, right? So you can change the brightness of that. And of course, you can go to your photo album. You can add pictures from there, or you can actually take a picture. So we'll take a picture. Whoops. Look at that. And then we'll go and we'll go to my color picker. Take a picture from there. We'll use that photo. Done. And then, yeah, so let me get that red. There we go. Oh, yeah. And press mode again, and then, yeah. And that's the Godox Light App. All right, so the Godox TL60. My final thoughts? Well, I'm looking forward very much to using this on a daily basis. How? Well, not sure yet. I'm sure it'll involve further testing, but I really like the effects, especially the music effects. This light really does get bright and does a great job of getting those saturated colors. I like the sturdiness of the light and not needing batteries for it. And honestly, The only thing I wish I had of this light is that I wish I could securely stand it up on a desk or something, you know? I mean, I know it has a clamp for mounting, but I mean, I don't know. I just wish I could stand it up flush. Is it wise? I don't know. It's just something I wish I could do. And, oh yeah, it's almost a crime. You really need 2 of these lights, and I wish I had 2 of these tender-loving 60s to pair up. I wish. But it doesn't detract from just how cool this light is. I'll leave links down below so you can see more details on this light and current pricing. If you got a question or you want to school me on the usage of this light or these type of lights, leave it down below. Until then, RGB that like button, illuminate that subscribe button, and learn, do, and share. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye. You sure you don't have like a sister or something?